Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's your brother, your boy, courserepscorner. Like I always tell you guys, it's my corner, it's your corner, and it's a corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
In this particular video, I will be sharing my experience in my journey back to Nigeria. Yes, for some persons who do not know, I am a Nigerian. I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria, a place called Anambra State, but I was born and bred in a place called Benin City, Edo State, which means I'm from the east and I was born and bred in the south. Okay, so I went to Nigeria, and this is just the story, a summary of all that transpired. I didn't want to do this video, but the person you are seeing with me here, who happens to be my own elder sister, talking about Miss Ifeanyi Chinyere Esther, who happens to be my 5 and 6 and my next of kin, told me that I needed to share the experience, no matter how small it is. And so that is where why eventually I decided to share that experience. Yes, I got to Nigeria very fine from Spain, where I'm based, to Paris, and from Paris direct to Lagos Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Okay, so when I got there, I noticed that yes, I needed to go to my sister's base, and like I said, this is my elder sister, immediate elder sister. You can see her singing in the bus. We were singing when I started to film this. Before I continue, I wish to dedicate this particular video to her, talking about my sister Ifeanyi Esther Chinyere, and also to somebody who really did a wonderful job and who has taken me as a son, talking about Mommy Ifechi. Mommy Ifechi is a content creator, a YouTuber, who is the CEO and founder of Ifechi Family and Ifechi Health and Wellness. For those of us who don't know her, please check. You will see her always in my channel. I've shared her videos several times, and I know you will see the what's it called, the thumbnail of her channel. Please go support her because she's a loving and caring mommy. So when I got to Lagos, that was 23rd, I'll be 22nd if I'm not mistaken, I really needed to get to Abuja because the person my sister spoke to about my NIN. For those persons who don't know, I had issues with my NIN and I was unable to renew my passport here in Spain, because it is now a law that you must have to get your NIN rectified before you can even do anything here as a Nigerian. For those of us who do not know, NIN is what they call National Identification Number, and it's also linked to what they call BVN, Bank Verification Number. These things are very, very important and very, very vital. So mine had issues. After spending up to about 520 euros in Spain, I couldn't resolve it. It was the last man who openly told me that your case is serious, you have to go to Nigeria and see if you can resolve the issue. And as God will have it, that was when Spain gave me my first document, which was given to me by the profession, the one they call Formación de Arriago. If you do a professional course here in Spain, you are entitled to have a document. Yes, that was the one they gave me. And it was just barely few weeks, about 2 weeks after this particular man told me to try and go back to Nigeria and do the NIN so that I can renew my passport. So on getting to Lagos, I remembered it wouldn't have been Lagos, it should have been Abuja. But like they say, every disappointment is a blessing. So I had to book another flight from Lagos that took me to Abuja the following morning. So when I got to Abuja that very day, it was already Thursday and there was no time. So I had to just rest. The following day, being Friday, my sister took me. This my sister you are seeing here took me to meet the NIN man in one of their offices in Abuja. And as God will have it, I was able to do the capturing that day, and the man told us that it will come out in about 2 days. I was doing this thing rapidly because I needed to do it so that I could get done my passport. I hope you're getting the story. So that is just how it started. That was on Friday. On Saturday, there was no work. On Sunday, there was no work. On Monday, we waited for this man. It wasn't forthcoming. He had already told us 2 days, but we told him to see if he could do it one day. And he told us he would try. That Monday did not come. On Tuesday morning, the NIN that has been giving me headache, that I've tried correcting for over 8 months here in Spain, was corrected within 2 days. Some persons will say, na long leg. You have to do things like that so that you have to go on time. Because me, I had a plan. I didn't go to Nigeria for just NIN. I went to Nigeria because of my NIN to renew my passport, because my passport had already expired in March. This was April, which means my passport was already 1 month expired. I went to Nigeria with emergency traveling certificate and my old passport. As a Nigerian citizen, if you are going back to Nigeria, your passport will be accepted because you are going out of the country you are based to your own country. Even if it has expired 1 year, they will still let you pass, because why? You are going back to your country. But woe betide you when you go home with TC. They call it emergency traveling certificate. You cannot enter Europe again without a renewed passport. Some persons do not know, but that was the fear I had here. So on entering that day, we saw the man, and the man was really very helpful, and he really told us he would do it as fast as he can. That was when we started waiting. Unfortunately for me, 2 days time, the NIN came out. As the NIN came out, we had already contacted an officer of the National Immigration Service, NIS, who was waiting for me to come and do my own capturing for passport. Unfortunately, the NIN delayed, and that delayed the man's process. So when the NIN came out, I had to send it to him, and my my passport capturing was booked. I sent him my details on the 30th of April, and I had the appointment on the 6th of May. That was about 1 week. Passport was the one now that wanted to delay me, or that wanted to cause issues for me. As it is, what I say, as God will have it, it came on the 6th, and I went for capturing. Based on what the man had told us before now, the passport was supposed to come out on that day I did capturing, or a day after. You understand? If it doesn't come out on that day I did capturing, it will come out the following day. That was what I was told, because what I went for wasn't to waste time. What I paid for was for express. Yes, because I needed to get it on time so that I could leave back to Europe. But unfortunately, I didn't know that the system had changed, and express this period was very critical due to the fact that the president of Nigeria changed the Controller General of NIS and put a new person, and this new person changed his own cabinet and put new people there. So the NIS as at then was on fire. I didn't know. Nobody told me. I wasn't informed. So unfortunately, I could not get it the day I did the capturing. I could not also get it the following day, and I became very worried. On getting it and was very worried, I decided to just remove my heart. But as a human being, it wasn't possible, because we are all human beings. Then my sister, who you are seeing now, advised us to go to Benin and see my parents while I await this NIS man to tell me what next to do. As you can see us in this bus, she told me that let us not use flight. Let's do a road trip. That it has been long, over up to a year since she came to Benin from Abuja, that is her base. That she want us to do a road trip where we can see the road, get the fresh air and everything. And we entered the Sienna bus where we are now. As you can see, as this video was playing, I was sweating. The heat in that country, for those of us who are coming to visit, is not easy. What I was putting on there was a short knicker, because I couldn't wear trousers because of the heat. So at this period, we were coming back to Benin. Don't forget, I was waiting for the passport man to come and give me my passport. But so that I don't waste, well, as I'm doing this video now, I've already spent about 2 weeks and 5 days already in Abuja. I have not seen my parents. I have not seen friends who have said they wanted to see me. Although most of my friends didn't know I was coming. I didn't tell anybody I was coming. Okay, so that was just how it went. So this video you are watching is a video of me going to Benin to surprise my parents for the very first time that their son had come back to Nigeria from Europe. As I was here now, I was going straight to my family house because we used to stay in a place they call Siloko Road before we left. But as God will have it, we have moved them to the family house in a place they called Bobahi down. That's where they are now presently. So as we are living here, we are going to surprise my parents at home. But as at then, this particular time was about 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning, and we were already in the Abuja road, going to Abuja Lokoja road for now, because now we are still just still in Abuja, about going into Lokoja when my sister advised me to do this video. Anyway, guys, I will not want to make it very long. I believe I've said a lot. Let us go with this one for now, while we prepare for when I saw my parents and how it felt and how that union became very unique. For those of us who are coming for the first time to watch this content, to see my video, I appreciate it. Those of us who really want to see my parents how they are, you will see them in the next episode of this video. But for now, please, I beg you, subscribe to our channel, like, comment, and share, so that we can move this ministry to the permanent side. Till I come away next time, till you see me on your screen, guys, I will leave us now here, while I will come to us in the second episode of this my journey to Nigeria, so that you see how it all went. Okay, just be patient, support us by subscribing so that you can get the next episode when we upload. Okay, see you in my next video.